Understanding the Rome of the West, an essay to come closer to Missouri. Missouri is not a state, it is a will, opposing and unresolved. It does not belong to the East or the West, the North or the South, rural or urban. It is the gate, a crossing in time for all time. Riverland defines it. The Mississippi and the Missouri, these are not waterways. They are arteries of myth, paths carved by destiny through the American continent. Missouri is the place where these veins meet, twist, and bleed into one another. It is here the American project first confronted and acknowledged its destiny. The Spanish ignored it. The French called it the Pays d'Illinois. But the Americans, with a glimpse of its true nature, chose it as a launching point for manifest destiny. From St. Louis, once called the Rome of the West, the frontier began by any meaningful definition. It was already ancient, already sacred. The Osage, the Mississippians, and the mounds. Missouri holds these bones of the forgotten people, abandoned by their forgotten gods, and replaced by a nation who settled and stewarded the land, secured by the blessing of God. Missouri became the first true battleground of the American soul, not just politically, but metaphysically. It entered the Union as a part of the Missouri Compromise, a temporary deal with the devil that postponed the inevitable. It became the balancing beam, slave and free, east and west, north and south. And as with all false balances, it broke. The border wars of Bleeding Kansas did not begin in Kansas, they began in Missouri. It was here neighbors hunted one another by fire and moon. It was here that guerrilla warfare became ritual. Quantrill's raiders, the James brothers, they and many others were not criminals, but avatars of a broken revolution, left to rage and burn. We still see this tradition both locally and now all over America. Missouri sided with the South in blood, even as it remained with the North on paper. That fracture defines it still. The Show Me state is not skeptical, it is traumatized. Its soil remembers the betrayal of brothers and broken promises of politicians and their bases. Spiritually, Missouri is still a torn place. This can physically be seen in modern politics and the separation between the red country and the blue cities. One can see the decay of signs at battlefields and graveyards unreplaced, as if the land is creating room for future signs. The Ozarks, like its Appalachian sister, are part of America's subconscious. The Boot Heel is the southern delta. To the north is Haunted Prairie. The cities, St. Louis and Kansas City, are fallen angels, once mighty, now rusted, watching over ruins of a promised future, now filled with foreigners who could be mistaken for demons. Missouri is a prophecy, and in its further division and organization of the masses to opposing sides, we are given a glimpse of its true future, and thus America's future. Hey guys, if you made it to the end of the video, I very much appreciate it. Um, I worked pretty hard on this, even though it's only a couple minutes long. Um, Please like and subscribe if you like this and want more. If you want some more stuff on Missouri, please let me know what you would like to see.